I want to start this business. Are you going to support me or not? Then you know what we've done? We've given the person enough time to come around. They wanted you to serve them, or they wanted you to serve the house. They wanted to serve your children. Any kind of small achievements that we have in our personal life may not even be relevant for them. Can you, instead of sitting like this with what they have to give me, can you start to appreciate and acknowledge them? That's when you become quick. Start with where you are at as expecting a no, and learn to make a no a yes over time. Anytime in life you want to convince someone, remember that you have spent a lot of time thinking about what it is you want to do. So giving them that same amount of time is a very important thing. One of the things I keep explaining to people is learn the art of seeding. Okay, let me tell you what seeding is. Let's say you want to start to speak about business. The first thing I would tell my husband is, sweetheart, you know that so-and-so, she started her own business and her husband is so supportive of it. What do you think of it? He'll go, oh, why is she started a business? Why couldn't she have helped him instead? Whatever his reaction is doesn't matter. You have done seeding level 1. Okay? Seeding level 2. Okay? I'm getting so many ideas these days. I feel like I'm becoming so passionate. I want to, start something. It doesn't matter what his reaction is. It may be no way or please do. It doesn't matter what his reaction is. You're still seeding. Then the third time again, you're like, you know what? It's starting to get crystallized and I feel like this is the kind of business that I'd love to explore. What is your idea? When we don't go in to say, I want to start this business, are you going to support me or not? Then you know what we've done? We've given the person enough time to come around. The more time you can give people to come around, the better the communication. So my only request to you is, any time in life you're trying to convince anybody, start with seeding and expecting a no. Start with where you are at as expecting a no, and learn to make a no a yes over time. If you get into the art of being able to persuade and influence eventually, you will turn a rock star. Because you know what? 90% of us start with a no. When we hear an idea the first time, we're like, nah. I remember about 10 years ago, I told my husband I want to live in London. And he was like, are you crazy? Our house is in Chennai and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay. And then I realized, oh, I didn't do any seeding. And then I slowly started to, I love to live abroad. Maybe in 10 years, once our children both are in college, we can consider it and all of that. And slowly, I started to have this conversation. And now he feels pretty open to the idea of going up somewhere and living. It's happened over time. We don't give time. That's one of the biggest mistakes we make. How to keep myself motivated when people in my family, especially my in-laws, are indifferent to my small achievements. Namrata, the truth is that not everyone celebrates our success with us. It is so important to look for people who will be willing to celebrate your success. But the truth is, normally, in-laws can be the last people to actually celebrate your success, because it was never your success that they wanted. They wanted you to serve them, or they wanted you to serve the house. They wanted to serve your children. They wanted to be a support to your husband. Those are their goals. So any kind of small achievements that we have in our personal life may not even be relevant for them. I remember at one point, one of my in-laws asking me that, for what are you running after, chasing all of this success? Where are you so unfulfilled in your life that you need all of this? You know what? I really understood that day that, not everyone's going to understand us. It was not about being unfulfilled from what I have that I was chasing my success. It was getting my happiness from success and sharing it with my family. That's what I was trying to do. So it was actually in the reverse, so that I don't come out hungry for appreciation, acknowledgement, love and everything. I wanted to get my identity and financial freedom set in such a way that when I show up in my family life, I should be there to give and not to take. So Namrata, I'm going to encourage you to look for people, make friends outside of your family who you feel will celebrate your success with you. If you can't do that, my sweetheart, I'd love to encourage you to start to celebrate your own success. can I tell you something? For some time on your journey of success, you're going to have to be selfish to be selfless. Something I repeat week after week after week. And learning to be selfish is when you start to celebrate your own self, knowing that maybe right now not everyone's ready to join me, but I know there will come a time when everyone will. And till then, I'm just going to fulfill my own self. Okay? I remember for months celebrating my own successes, going and buying myself my own earrings. I remember when the first time I earned a certain amount of money, I took half of that money and went and picked up a pair of earrings just to let myself know that wow, I finally earned money enough to buy jewelry. So those cute moments when you create in your own life, you stop looking for acknowledgement and appreciation from others. And I'd love for each one of us women to become queen. Beggar is what we are, queen is where I need to go. What do I mean when I say beggar? It doesn't matter what happens in our life, we're still begging for acknowledgement. If you're still begging, you're a beggar. Can you, instead of sitting like this with what they have to give me, can you start to appreciate and acknowledge them? That's when you become queen. You know, when I now walk around in my family, I play the role of wanting to appreciate, acknowledging everybody because I'm so fulfilled. I don't need anyone's more love because I'm getting enough in the world, not to worry. I'm here to give now. So Namta, see if you can move from being beggar to queen. Every time you're looking for importance, remember you're being a beggar. Every time you're giving importance, remember you're being queen. Which one would you rather be, my Jan? Think about it.